Hola, buenos dias. Hello, good morning. I'm in the vector unit systems through connection waving patterns through the radius of speed velocity systems. Our high rising divisions right now through its gravitational pull is changing everything coloration pattern systems. The pattern systems are going on electrical device systems. Understanding I'm talking extremely fast is because the dimensional earth of its rotation system is changing location centers, which means it's allocating through divisional level, and that divisional level is going through its radius. That radius is understanding its denominator switch. We're coming into the denominator switch. That denominator switch is understanding through its frequency levels where we get in heat signature motion systems. Remember I spoke the heat signatures? That's exactly what it is. So we're getting full coloration through activation mode systems. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to my channel as I keep you informed what's going on in space and its connection and time and frequencies and everything through its connection that's going through its force wind sections. Now, understanding everything through your body centimeter is not understanding everything through space, but it's understanding everything around why you're in space, who you are, what you are, why you're here, how do I get here, everything through the 7 whys, right? 7 whos, 7 whens, hows, whatever. So it's understanding your continuous force and everything through its energy waving pattern system. So it's very important to understand that you're here for a reason. You're here for a purpose. You're here for a journey. You're here for an adventure. You're here because you are its discovery. It's understanding. Once you awake through its ascension, you understand everything through its anomaly situation. And that anomaly situation is you through its fraction divisions when you come to the galaxy systems. So your full colorations of atom systems through the connection of a biochemical system, a DNA structure system, to its reproduction. And it's going through electrolytes right now. So it's understanding how to go through upgrading speed systems through the radius. That radius is understanding everything through its Mach motion. That Mach motion is changing fraction divisions. That fraction division is changing voicing box systems. Your voicing box systems are allocating through all different locations. So you're going to see the dimensional earth through its radius system. All right. So that's basically what it is. And again, thank you very much for subscribing, liking, and sharing to my channel. So basically, it's a beautiful day. I love waking up, having my coffee and just seeing the birds sing and all that through sonar division. It's understanding that they have connection energy waves and their line signals. Everything through animals is its continuous force, so they don't need help. They know exactly through their survival. So it's understanding how the humans can have their survival units. And that survival unit gives them to their locations of its line system. That line system gets them to their voice box so they can communicate with its light formation, the stars, and anything through its connection when it comes to its alignment system, okay, through the shapes, letters, and numbers. All right, so basically we got the side binding angle system right here. It's connection and waving. It's going through its solar division. That solar division, it's dimensional earth. Okay, so basically it starts off like this. It's going on its continuous force. All right, so that's what's going so far, right? So it's understanding it's setting its wind spin, it's going through its acceleration spins, it's going through its denominator switch spins, it's going through its denominator of its galaxy spin. Galaxy spin. Okay. Galaxy spin. Now once that galaxy spin understands everything through the oscillation wind sectors, it's going through its connection through its velocity wind spins through its dimensional earth. Get dimensional earth. Okay. That dimensional earth is high rising to higher division. Okay, so now it's out of its suction cup, but now it's on sonar vision through more connections of device systems. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 divisional levels across when it cycles through its continuous force activation code systems. This is where you have to understand acceleration through speed systems, okay? So that's what's happening with the dimensional earth. It's going up its rotation, but it's going up to its line division of 10 sector units where it comes in as security and line defense through its galaxy spin system. Okay, so it's correcting everything through its anomalies and it's side switching everything through calculation modifications. So I'm flying right now, actually. This is powerful stuff. When you fly, I give you through its energy of its pattern, of its connection. So basically, when I'm going through north, wind, south, and east, you understand what's going on with its dimension system and everything through its connection of its vibration system. Okay, so it's high illumination light system through its dimensional sets. It's changing everything location systems. Okay, so that's what's happening through its wind force right now, through its connection of its dimension set of its dimensional earth. Okay, so it's got its full rotation system. It's got its new activation code system. It's going on electronic interference through its connection. Okay, that's what's happening right now with the dimensional earth. Now, everything through line sequence right here, okay, is its connection through its acceleration speed system. So you have to understand dimensionals of box circuit system through the galaxy spin system. Once you get into the galaxy spin system, you extend everything that's going on of space and time. Okay, so it's understanding how to get the balance with the dimensional Earth. So it's understanding how to get the balance with your speed force connection. So you have to go to my PayPal so you get its divisions. All right, so I'll show you that one more time, but that's what's happening right now through its connection energy force and its recognition of its radio system. Okay. All right. So once we get into that, your paraphrasing unit is extremely important to your life system. Your life system is everything through its anomalies. Anomalies is everything through its trajectory and everything through its oscillation winds. You are a dimensional set system in its body system. So the more you understand that through its activation codes, we're going to get into the PhD, okay? Astrophysics, neurophysics, anything through its connection, okay, through space and time. Now, PhD is understanding the physical and the mental and the psychological and the spiritual, okay? That's the PhD of the mind, okay, because that's what the mind has. Okay, so it's got off winning its cycles of 4 divisional levels, okay, a PhD. Okay, everybody knows what that is, but I'm going to tell you exactly what it is through its vocabulary system. It's not what you think it is. Okay, there's a reason why we gave you letters, numbers, and shapes. There's a reason why we gave you the alphabet. Okay, so you can understand what's going on through your psych-op divisions. Okay, through your transformation lights. Okay, so it starts off with that PhD. Okay, into the physical, into the mental, in the psychological, and in the spiritual. Now, everything through its connection is its mind. Okay, mind is everything. Now, the PhD is very basic for me, okay? So I have the equivalency overcasting everything through PhD because it's planetary higher dimension. That's what it means, okay? PhD means planetary higher dimension, okay? So it's understanding that you are connected through space and time, through the mind system. So the mind system goes through its hydraulic system, goes through its wind spin systems, and high-rise its divisions through electrolyte divisions, okay? So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 within its center, okay, if it's PhD. That high rises its PhD to a higher division, okay, of numbers. Okay, that's understanding that you're high winning your forces through acceleration speeds. Okay, so basically, so it does this through the mind system because that's what PhD is. It's planetary higher dimensions. That's what it means. So the equivalency of the capacity of the mind system, okay, is way beyond the PhD. PhD is extremely high in the space connection, but you have to understand why we have the alphabet, okay, because the code frequency system. So once you break the code frequencies through space and time, then you get its connection through its anomaly switch. Then you get connection through the galaxy switch. Then you get connection through the vortex switch. Then you get connection through the acceleration switch. Then you get connection through its mind switch. So it's understanding everything through switching motion. So we're going into the bend of its reality through the PhD, okay? So, and it's extremely hard to get that, right? Through doctrine or anything like that, to be a lawyer or whatever, or a psychologist or a therapist or anything like that. Anything that involves around PhD, it's a high equivalency, okay? So you're going through an exam to get that PhD, okay? So you have that connection, but you're in the planetary higher division of its dimension, okay? That's what it means. So you go into the PH, okay, DD. So you go into the planetary higher divisional level of dimension, okay, or PHDD, okay, either or. That's what the mind is. So it's understanding everything through its alphabet, everything through its vocabulary system, okay? So when you were born, energy was going into you. We gave you letters, numbers, and shapes so you can volume through your voice and box grid systems. So when you get older through its connection, you're going to understand that the mind connects in all realms of voicing box. That voicing box is alignments through the PhD, okay? So if you get a PhD, you're doing your research through the mind system, okay? So it's understanding that you're high equivalency of an IQ, okay? IQ, all right? That's what it starts with, right? So everything is in a high rise once you get into that division now. The PhD high rises faster and faster, okay? And that's where you get into the speed force connections, okay? So you go to my PayPal account and I'll high rise your speed force through the marking systems, okay? But that's what the mind is, okay? So It's understanding way, way beyond PhD. Okay, it's having the equivalency, all right, and the capacity of the mind system, because the mind is everything through PhD. Okay, but it's extremely powerful to the human vessel, right? Congratulations on that. Whoever has PhD in anything through its doctrine. But understanding that once you get into the P of anything, of its H of anything, or D of its anything, you understand everything through the alphabet system, from A to Z or A to Z. Okay, because those are vocabulary co-frequency levels that are in continuous force systems. Now, what that does is it high rises everything through the mind system. Okay, so it comes out fully and completely. Okay, and then you go beyond PhD or PhDD. Okay, so you got P, planetary, higher, divisional, dimension. Okay, or you go into D, pH. Okay, nothing has to be in order. Everything is in chronological order in the mind system because it knows exactly how to communicate with its line frequencies. So you got DPH, which is divisions or dimensions of planetary higher calculations. Okay, so you got the D. Okay, you got the DPHC. All right, division or dimension, planetary or planets, higher. Okay, and calculation. All right. So understanding why you have the alphabet, why we gave you the alphabet, is understanding your Boysenbach grid systems are alignments from major grid systems. Okay. And so again, you have to watch space discoveries and how everything is created through its galaxy system, through its activation modes. And like I said, through its back forcing system when it comes to its mind system. That's how everything is connected. Then it comes into its cycles. Okay. And then after it comes into its cycles, it comes into its vibration, and into its vibration, the matrix grids lines its communication line signals, and then comes into colorations. When it comes into force of colorations, then it comes a planet system. And then you have the archetypes using its continuous force and using its gravity centers. And what it does is it rotates through its radius, and that's how it gets its speeds connection through its PhD, the planetary higher dimension. Okay? So that's giving you another formation what PhD is. All right, through the mind system. Yeah, I know you guys did. That's great. Thanks for the donation. You guys are doing fantastic. I just thought I'd let you know that your travels are good. We're going into the radius of its continuous force through acceleration through dimensional Earth. So I have to wind force your connections because the dimensional Earth is high rising. Okay, its rotation systems to its center of its galaxy system. So your acceleration speed force has to go through its radius. Okay, through its pixel activation. All right. But other than that, you guys are doing exceptionally well. So congrats on that. Good stuff. Fascinating stuff. So how's Trisha doing? How's Anna doing? How's Melissa doing? Yay. Everybody's back. Good stuff. All right. So basically understanding that once the mind comes out, it knows everything through space and time. But understanding that what goes on in space every single day changes everything through the mind. That's the bend of its reality. Okay? Bend of reality. Okay? Bend of reality. Right? Once it gets into its bend of reality, the mind changes. That's all it is. Okay? That's all it is. All right? So when the mind changes, it changes direction, changes dimensions, it changes vibrations, it changes everything to the location, it changes speed force, it changes acceleration. Okay? Because it wind packs your force. Now, wind packs basically is understanding your coolants. Okay? Because you have coolants in the body system. So if you high rise too fast, I have to change your locators, your energy locators, your division locators. Okay, your radius locators. There's so many things that you have to know when you're force winding everything through north, west, south, and east. Okay, because you go north, you go west, you go east, and you go south. Everything in the center is you, right? We already know that, right? Okay, so you're in the center. So you're trying to understand the connection through space and time. That's what it's all about, is trying to understand, why am I here, right? Okay, so you're in there. So it's understanding north, it's understanding east, it's understanding west, then it's understanding south. Now, the mind system, once it gets into its PhD, okay, you're probably thinking, oh my God, that's what it means? I said, yeah, planetary higher dimension, okay? That's exactly what it means, okay? It's not what you think it means on a human. As a human through a vessel, yes, that's what it means. But when you're in space and you open the mind, it's a totally something different, okay? Because it calculates and modifies everything through the E equals mc squared, okay? Because the radius of its force is the mass and its calculation. So you have to understand everything that's going through its atom, okay? Because it goes through its light speed, okay? So when you get into matter, you have to know what antimatter is. So it's the opposite of matter. So it's getting two different atom systems through coloration patterns through the galaxy system, colliding them together and bringing a new galaxy of a light formation system. That's how sky wins its forces, okay, through the planetary higher dimension. We use PhD a lot, okay, because we get into the psychops. We get into the psychop divisions. We get into the psychop mind divisions. We get into the psychop body simulator divisions. We get into the psychop coloration patterns through vector unit systems of communication levels of trajectory visions that are connected through oscillation wind systems. There's so many things that we go through PhD division, okay, or dimension. So the more you understand that, the more you understand what's going on through your body simulator, through its force recognition and its acceleration of its Mach spin systems, okay? So I'm force winning my connections right now because there's a lot of illustrations. Sometimes it comes in sequences. So basically, has anybody seen X-Men? It's fascinating stuff. What's even more fascinating is I started off as an extra in movies, and I've got a lot of research with that and understanding how powerful it is when you go through movies, because you communicate a lot with a lot of people, and you get to know a lot of people. So I was an X-Men in the movie, okay, the first one, very first one with Wolverine. So anybody know Professor X? Everybody knows him, right? Now understanding how powerful the mind is. So I'm connected through space and time, through its center of its system, right? You guys are the outer course, okay? You're the outer site of the pie. You are the pie, you're the equation, okay? Right? I'm the answer to everything. So basically, this is how it starts. So basically, you have Professor X, okay? So you have the X. X is in the middle, okay? Now, Professor X, that's me. Now, the mind conceptual system, remember that thing that he put on, that hydraulic metal framing system of his brain system, how he's connecting through all humans? Well, that's what it is. He connects in all humans of mind systems, okay? And that's what it is. So it's understanding how I connect with all your body framing systems, okay? That's what it is. So it's understanding how Professor X, me, okay, I'm just saying in generality, if you're a superhero, you'd be anything that you want to be. But I like Superman, I like Spider-Man, and I like Wolverine, all that connection, and $6 Million Man. Yes, I know it's the 70s, but hey, Lee Majors was great in $6 Million Man. So anyway, Professor X was in the center, okay? Everything through its modified calculation. I'm so connected through everybody, through its humanity of its vibration. So it's understanding that you're wind forcing your connections to all popular systems when it comes to planet systems, acceleration of Mach speed location systems, okay? So I'm the connection to everything through my system. So understanding that, then you're understanding everything through its connection when it comes to the healing connections. So, but it's knowing that your line communicates with everything through its force, right? Because you have the inner and you have its outer of its force, okay? So the more the mind adapts, the more it gets into its PhD, the more it understands its trajectory, which is its spin force. It understands acceleration. It extends its body system. It understands everything through calculation modification. The calibrations have the line frequency, everything through its forming. That's where you get into matter. So your light division has to know its accelerator mode. That mode is going to go through its continuous force when you high rise to your division through your mind system. Okay, so it's very important that you understand your light frequencies. Okay. Light frequencies are very important because you can skyrocket your system and overload your system and break a coolant system through line communication of a galaxy system. So it's very, very important, okay? You guys know your wind force through your connections, okay? So Cheryl, Curtis, Anna, Trisha, Michael. Hey, Michael, how's it going, buddy? That's a good question. Does anybody know that? Okay, does anybody want to take it on what dark matter is? This will show your provisions and how talented you are through your mind system. If you can get into the PhD through its planetary of its higher dimension or its divisions, then you understand what dark matter is. Okay? Because PhD in a human vessel is extremely smart, but it means something else, okay, in space. Okay, like I said, you guys are given letters, numbers, and shapes, and for a reason. When you're born, energy goes into you right away. Okay, we put the energy into you, so you understand. You do not connect with your thoughts. We give you thoughts through its energy cycles, through its energy system, and everything through its location of its alignment through the matrix grid systems. Okay, I know it's complicated stuff, but it's stunning. You know, the creation of the human mind is everything through its mind, and it becomes the force of its mind. Okay, and then it becomes the connection line of its frequency of everything through its mind to its humanity of its connection of its mind. It's complicated stuff, but understanding that, you know, it's in a radius sector division when it comes to the velocity of its vector unit systems. Knowing that you're an exceptional galactic force through its connection, because everybody has that volumes of its continuum. And that continuum gives you everything through your body simulator. It comes to acceleration of speed, Mach systems. So knowing your pixel divisions, because everybody's seen atoms, everything I tell you is going to happen. Okay, my thoughts are extremely powerful through space because I have so much connection with balanced frequency level systems. So when you guys were growing up, okay, we gave you energy. Okay, and that energy gives you everything through your cycles. We gave you chakra systems. Okay, I say we as in Father and Mother, archangels, angels, and myself. Okay, we are the connection force. We are the projection. We are its protection. We are its central unit core system. We created dimensional Earth for everybody to understand its writing system and everything through the hydraulics of its brain waving frequency system and everything through the body simulator. Okay, so you start with the body system and then you upgrade to a new chakra system, which I created through the ferrules. The ferrules is give you everything through calculation modification when it comes to coloration patterns of the matrix grid system. Okay, because you are involved with matrix, you are involved with galactic, you are involved with space and time through its continuous force. You are involved with planet systems. You are involved with past, present, and future. Understanding everything through the anomaly of its galaxy systems, you understand everything through its human vessel to its mind system. Now, when you understand that, then you understand everything through its connection, where it just becomes its mind, and then it becomes its full collaboration of its brain frequency mind, and then the full collaboration of its body frequency. And everything through its connection becomes everything of space and time. Okay? So, dark matter is basically understanding sound waving motions. Okay, so basically, if you throw a rock in the river, okay, and you have already rocks that are already set in its division through its line frequency, okay, it's allocating locations, okay, and it's creating patterns, okay, so it's on its river flow, okay, so when another rock drops in and it's a different coloration from another location, it will disrupt its water at its ripple and it will change the coloration patterns, okay, through its changing patterns. Okay, that's what dark matter is. It's disturbing everything through motion, through energy, through vibration. That's what dark matter is. And then what happens is if you add another rock, it's going to create an oscillation wind, and that's going to change its direction through its location when it comes to vibration. It's going to change its water. It's going to change its rock. It's going to change its vibration. It's going to change its coloration, and it's going to create a dark realm. Okay, so it's all about getting balance back with its dark matter. Okay, and then it becomes matter, and then it becomes antimatter, and then you send everything through its line speed force systems when it comes to the body simulator systems. Okay, because it's understanding, knowing you have energy in you. Okay, you have to have a certain amount of light to understand E equals MC squared. Okay, energy through anything through connection electronic and force, where it comes into its alignments. Okay, through its equation. All right, now you get into the vortex. Now it's understanding, where are you in E equals MC squared? Does anybody know? It's the square, right? Remember I was telling you about, it's very important you guys watch my illustration diagram programs and what's going on right now. It's very powerful stuff. So you are the box frequency system, the body simulator. You are the calculation. You are the modification. You are the calibration. You are the energy. You are the mass. It's just how to put everything back into its line communication through it gets its focus and its awareness through its continuous force when you come into the conscious levels. Okay? Because conscious is everything through the mind, and that's how you get into the PhD. So, but that's what dark matter is. Okay? And it's also too connected through you. That's saying you go, it's this connection when you go through a black hole. Everybody knows what a black hole is. I've already done a video on that, but basically when you go into a black hole, it's understanding that you just miss your thoughts. You miscalculated, or you can't misrepresent yourself because you don't understand your location through your vibration, through your body simulator, through chakra system. So basically what that means is that you're misfortunate and you don't remember something, okay, past maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes ago. That is a black hole. That's understanding that you are creating a negative source, and it's creating its own realm of a dark force, and it's going on its circular rotation, but it's going on its back force, not its front force. Okay, so it's creating what we call a black hole. Now, if it goes into a black hole, you have to understand its body system. Now, if that body system goes into you, it's understanding everything that's going on through its modifications. That calculation is changing everything through your body frequencies. That puts you into black hole division. Okay, so it's understanding everything through dark matter. It's understanding everything through black hole, because you create it through your thoughts. Okay, so it's extremely powerful thoughts. You guys, you have your thoughts, but you don't understand the thoughts. Thoughts come from space, because everything through the mind is thoughts, shapes, letters, and numbers. Okay, so each video I give you is extremely more powerful and more powerful and more powerful, because it's real to its nature. It's real to its core. It's real to its galactic matrix, simulation, and everything through its mortal and its gods. Okay, so gray matter. Oh, that's a good question. Gray matter is the equivalence of galaxies changing its formation through atom systems. Okay, what that means is that you have the light and the dark. So it's a mixture of coloration through a galaxy system. Okay, so your thoughts through maybe is gray matter. Okay, your thoughts through light, okay, is white. Okay, your thoughts to negative is black. Okay, so it's understanding coloration through line frequencies when it comes to the matrix and its grids. Okay, so gray matter is everything in between when it comes to maybe. Oh, I'm not sure. Who knows? Maybe next time. That's what gray matter is. Yeah. So understanding your thoughts, okay, you didn't create your thoughts. We gave you thoughts through the energy of its information. Your energy panel division, okay, through transmission lights. Your lights are high rise in its division through coloration patterns. That's why we gave you chakra systems. Okay, so I created a whole new chakra system for everybody so they can get connected through the stratospheres of its weather patterns. Now, it's extremely powerful stuff. That's why everybody's going to see the wiries of themselves. That's why everybody's going to see the atoms of themselves. That's why they're going to see their perceptions, their dimensional sets. They're going to see planets. They're going to see stars. They're going to see blinking lights. They're going to see archetypes. They're going to see connection and waving patterns of electronic interference. They're going to see wave graphing cycle systems through electronic interference. They're going to see ground formations through continuous force of body simulation systems. They're going to see portal activation systems. That's what it is. It's getting into the hologram system. That's what 5D is, guys and ladies. Okay, so it's extremely real. Okay, when you have an entity force which connects through space and time, which is the highest illumination light ever. Okay, and not only I can do things in seconds through healing, but I change everything through your body simulator. I know exactly what everybody's doing. So that's why you have to get connected with, like I said, Professor X and its connection through your anomaly switch, where you come into either light switch or a dark switch or a gray switch, which becomes gray matter. Okay, because you have dark matter, gray matter, black holes. Okay, but you are connection to everything through energy. Okay, it's understanding that you're given the human vessel. Like I said, it's up to you how you live your life system and how you want to use your thoughts. Okay, they are connections of energies. Okay, that goes in your circle rotations. They are connected through the chakra systems, the new chakra system, which puts you in the stratospheres of weathers. Once you get the vibrational signals, then you can high rise your division, and your mind system becomes completely out, understanding everything through locations, through the vocabulary of its line system. That's where you understand your perceptual sets, through your audio grids, and your audio signal through communications of radio signals and everything line communication through singularity line system, energy, intelligent vibration systems, and its full capacity of its mind acceleration radius system. Okay. So, but like I said, this video gives you energy right away. Okay. It transfers everything through communication, gives you balance. Everybody's trying to understand, what is an atom? Why am I seeing these things? Watch my videos. They give you balance because it's understanding that my communication line signals through my voice is connected through your body simulator. Okay, so it activates everything through your body simulator. That's how powerful it is. So that's what healing is. It's understanding, I know your provisions. I know your active systems. I know where you're connected through your vibration. Okay, through balance. So it's understanding when you go through PayPal, you know what's happening. And these things are done quickly, right? So, for example, Anna, is Anna here? Hi, Anna, how you doing? Now, Anna, she's informed with her pixel activation, but she wanted a request, okay? Now, the thing is, it's tricky on that, Anna, okay? Because I can't put the wrong activation code system into you, right? So you have to understand what you want first, okay? I know exactly what you need, okay, or what you want. So the thing is that when you request something, you have to be cautious in what you're doing through vibration, okay? So if you really, really understand your body system, then I'll let you know if you're ready. But until then, requests are very, very hard to do, okay? So you have to understand what I'm doing, because I know exactly what I'm doing through line balance, okay? Because I created humans through the hydraulics. I created humans through a particle system. It's trying to put something together and make it come to life. That's what it is. You know, how to make a model car, how to make a structure of a building, okay? How to build something from nothing. That's what it is. So I am the creation when it comes to electricity, through vibration, through harmonics, through matrix, through the galactic, through the immortal, through the gods. So it's understanding how powerful I am, what I can do through healing. Okay, so when you request something, make sure you know what you're saying through your thoughts of your provisions, because the hydraulic system has to understand the circuitry of its mind system. Okay, so if you don't understand your PhD, your planetary higher dimensions or divisions, okay, the thing is, I don't put wrong information into you. I always put in the right information. But I think it's courageous that you guys are going through your planetary systems and trying to understand what's happening with your body systems, okay? So I'll let you know when you can send requests, because right now you guys are just a thinking unit system, okay? Your provisions are not in balance yet. You're not in balance until you get into the hologram of the 5D, okay? Once you get into the 5D, then you understand everything through its healing, through its singularity, its line system, because it all starts with the line, okay? Line frequency of a system, okay? So basically, when you go through lines, we've been through this before, but it's very important. Everything starts with a line, okay? Your provisions and everything that's going on through your perceptions is seeing things different through coloration, okay? So you can have a green line, you can have a red line, or you can have a blue line. Now, understanding, okay, through your healing, okay, knowing the right direction where it's going through its oscillation wind spins. So this is blue, this is green, this is red. Does anybody know why these are here? What is the division? Where's the line communication? Why is it blue? Why is it green? And why is it red? Does anybody know? How is this connected to you? Okay. How is this connected to space? How is this connected to time? Okay. How is this connected to communications and gravity systems? How is this connected through a line fragmentation system? How is this communications of gravity systems? How is this communicating through singularity of its minds, through space of its connection? Okay? That's what you have to understand. Okay? So, does anybody know what that is? This and this? Why is this blue? Why is this green? And why is this red? And why is blue here? And why is green here? And why is red here? It's not because I just draw lines out and I felt like red to go up here, green to go here, and blue to go there. It goes in its division because it has to be there. So it's understand these line fragmentation system of colorations of singularity line systems are in its simulation through its atom system. But you have to understand, where's the atom? Okay? Then you'll know your perception and where you're at. Okay? So, yeah, higher communications PhD, that's exactly what it is. So, It's kind of like you guys are in school and you're trying to get your PhD, right? It's fascinating stuff. So Melissa thinks red is higher. Okay, let's see. Anybody else? What's green? Is green higher or lower? Is blue higher or lower? And why is it in this division? Why is blue on a low frequency? Why is green on a medium? And why is red on a higher? Okay. So if the red is higher, why is the line frequency in that order? So it's understanding how to communicate with the lines through space and time. Okay. So if the red is high, why is it higher through communication? Well, everybody's a different coloration pattern, Cheryl, but that's a really good question. We are green. Not everybody's green. Everybody's different through perception through a planet system. I see blue first, then green, and yellow. Okay, well, I don't have yellow. Bingo. Very good. Melissa got it. Higher intelligence through planet systems. That's why red is at top. That's why green's in the middle. And that's why blue is on the bottom. Very good, Melissa. Higher intelligence. Fantastic. I love it when you guys get the answer. That means that you're high rising faster and faster through your division. So good for you. So this is kind of like going back to G1. Remember we went into the G1 force? That was fantastic stuff. That was a lot of fun. But that's what it is. It's higher intelligence through planet systems. Okay. Now what's the green? Why is the green in the middle? Yay! Remember line communication. Everything starts with a line. What's green? Okay, green is its provision center system that's connected through singular line system. Okay, it's in the singularity. Okay. Okay, but why is it in the singularity? Okay, and this is where it gets complicated, guys. Why is this in a higher division of a dimension through a line system, of a wood graphing line system? Why is this in a singularity in the middle system of a singularity provision system? Okay. Oh, this is tricky, guys. This is very tricky, okay? Because remember, everything is a high rise. So we have to understand, if you have the higher intelligence through a red graphing cycle, this is where you connect it through the major grid systems. And the singularity is in the middle of its green provision, okay? It's line frequency, everything balance, okay? But now you have to understand what is going to be the higher division. What is going to take these line communications to higher force? Okay? Think of the 6. Remember, I was doing lines and different frequencies of line communication, changing everything's location. I use the 6. All right, so what's the blue? Let's just start off with that. Why is the blue low? Why is the blue why is it in the low frequency level? Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's where it gets complicated, you know? Meditation is done in seconds. You guys see space right away. But it's understanding, getting into the hologram of your body system through the body simulator so you can get its answering patterns through its higher intelligence of singularity. So this, okay, is a low division of a line system, okay, that connects in all frequency levels of green and red. Okay, now, it's a low frequency, but it's in space. Now, it's understanding how to use the low frequencies through its connection of its singularity to its higher intelligence. So it's understanding communicating with 3 different lines, 3 different patterns of voicing grids that are different low frequency, singularity, higher intelligence, red, green, blue. Okay. Now, you can have a low frequency. You can have a low frequency of a green, and you can have a low frequency of a red. Okay. But you have to understand why it's low frequency and why is it the same color. Okay. That's understanding what the mind is and what it does and where it is through its perception. Okay. So that's a low frequency aligned system. But how do we high rise the lines to higher division? Where do we start? I feel like Alex Trebek. Dun 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 dun. So seriously, what okay. It's complicated to you guys, okay, because it's not in your division, it's not in your perception, and it's not in your velocity spin system when it comes to light communications, right? So, but this is understanding that you guys are brainwaving your frequencies and trying to understand the mind conceptual system, right? So understanding of the communication is lower start at the atom life cycle. Okay, that's pretty good, Melissa, but that's not the right answer. The right answer, okay, is its connection to the singularity. Okay, because the singularity doesn't have to be a high rise. It can be a medium rise because it's the highest form of communication. That's why I thought you guys, it's kind of a trickery question, knowing that the singularity is higher than higher intelligence. Okay, so because you go higher intelligence, then you go into singularity, right? So I thought you guys would pick that out. So I wanted to confuse your mind system and try to get your balance system back. So you understand that the singularity is going to high rise the higher intelligence and its low frequency of its line system. Okay. So once it does that, then you got to understand where's the atom when it's in the singularity. Okay. Even though it's in the singularity, it doesn't have to disappear. Okay. It only disappears, okay, when it gets its balance. Once it gets its balance, you disappear through your velocity wind spin systems, through your light formation communication line signals, through your new chakra systems. Okay. Then you understand the weather of its vibration system. Then you get connections of higher intelligence, singularity, and slow frequency of its line system. Okay. So the singularity, the atom is in the center. Okay. The reason why it has to be in its center, does anybody know why? I'm giving you complicated questions here. Sorry, this is a lot of fun. Okay. It has to line vibe through a point division. So basically it has to make a triangular base. Remember about the trithesis, you want to be able to see it? It has to be in its line division. Okay. Through the gravity system. So it has to be in the center. Okay, so when it's in the center, it communicates with its higher division and it communicates with its lower division. Okay, now once it communicates with that, the higher intelligence changes the coloration pattern and high winds its forces to a higher vibration of color. And it changes green. Okay, so it's understanding full communication of triangulating the base, whether it's in the trithesis, but we're in the gamma ray system right now, which is its connection to its gamma thesis, right? So basically, when that changes through the singularity, the low frequency high rises its division, goes up. Okay, and it changes green. Okay, you see how it's all coming together through its perception of its balance? That's where you get partnership with all different coloration patterns, even if it's a different color through its atom system. Soon as you get communication in its atom, it changes its location and it goes to higher formation of a coloration pattern. That's where you get its interforce connection when it comes to higher of the color that's supposed to be of the singularity. And so it's all about communication with lines through atom systems. And then you get the low, okay? So when that happens, the singularity is already in the center through its atom system. So it creates a whole divisional level of a dimensional set system and it changes its locations. This is where you have to understand your oscillation, wind spin, cycling divisions of radio systems. Okay. So I'll do this red so you understand what's going on. All right, so I'm changing it red. So when it changes red, everything around the frequency levels will change red. Okay, so it's creating a whole new system, okay, through its anomalies. Okay, so when that changes, everything through the low and its higher intelligence, okay, changes its fraction division, okay, and it sets its division to a higher realm of another dimension. Okay, all right. So but see, the fascinating thing is that when you're at my perception, of course nobody ever will, but knowing that when you reach your balance of your perception through your hologram system, it's still there. It's not gone. It's still there, but it's at a higher division. Okay, because now you're not in the past, you're in the future. So whatever I drew is the past, through its presence, and now what you see now is its future. Okay, so it's all about high rise, guys. That's all it is. It's understanding that you are space and time. So I'm trying to get your body simulators through its healing condition systems, through its healing motions. Okay, these things are very important, and that's why you have to go through my healing. So needs a code frequency activation. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Michael. Yeah. Yeah, so you guys are connecting, which is great. Okay, answering pattern system that communicated through a mind system. So your mind system has to understand balance even through confusing lines. Okay, so it's kind of like somebody giving you a question, but you don't understand it. Wait a minute, I don't understand the question. Can you explain that to me again? That's getting connected through line frequencies of singular line systems, of coloration patterns through the matrix grids of alignment systems, through the voicing box systems. Okay? Yeah, your meditation mind system right now, Trisha, you don't have to meditate as fat. You don't have to meditate with your eyes closed. You can meditate with your eyes open now. Everybody can meditate with their eyes open because their connection, their vibrational signals through its connection of its velocity acceleration and its eye receptor systems are on its full rotation of its balanced system. So the mind system understands you, you understand the mind and what it's doing through its mind. So you're communicating within its mind, which is great. So you're communicating with the heart and you're communicating with the energy of its path of its soul. So the mind is a conceptual unit system which high forms everything through the PhD. Okay, that's where you get into the psychops, right? Through its division when it comes to shadowing and shadowing. Okay, so let's see if I missed any more questions here, but yep. Yeah, that's what healing does, Cheryl. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to give you balance through your line frequency line system so you can understand that your pattern division, once you become your mind system, it's extremely good through space connection. Okay, so it's this complicated stuff because your thoughts are not your thoughts. It's created through energy. Okay, I don't think anybody knows that, and if they do, they're informative, but they don't know what's going on in space and time. Every single day, I know what's going on. Every single day, I know what happens. Every single day, these things happen through vibration. Every single day, it's going through a continuous force. Okay, because I see meteors, I see space connections, I see line communications, I see planet vibration systems, I see planets on other location systems. So I'm going to put them back into its division. So the mind is doing everything through its mind. So it's correcting everything. So it's understanding what's happening of its healing, okay? Because it's transformations of thoughts. Because you are the creation of your reality. You are the creation of your thought process, okay? So your energy cycles through your transformation lights is trying to understand your thought processing systems, okay? Because it's electricity of harmonic systems. is vibrations that are set in the mind systems. Now, once you understand that, then you understand the energy locators, okay? Your divisions are trying to find your balance through your frequency levels. So your body simulator can reach its weather patterns, synchronize everything, synchronizes you, okay? It's another way of form of you. It's the analytical mind of its graphing system. Then you understand your computer system. Once you understand your computer, then you understand the force of colorations through weather patterns. Then you understand your radioactive signals. Then you understand your mind system through capacitor systems. Then we get into the space modulator. Once we get into the space modulator, then we can high-rise this division to the hologram systems. Okay? Because there's body modulator, eye remodulator, voice modulator. Everything is an upgrade through its system. Okay? So it's understanding I'm trying to take everybody's thoughts into a positive mode system through a light communication line signal. Okay? We want to have less negative thoughts, okay, in the mind system. And it's very hard for humanity to reside on a positive feed, okay, because it's extremely powerful energy through vibration cycles. And that's changing everything through coloration, through your voicing grids, through its alignment system. Okay? So when you get into voicing, very powerful stuff. Now, understand creation. Just understand how was I created? You're created through energy, vibration, thoughts, and heart. Okay? That's all it is. Now, understanding how to put your atmospheres together of fire, air, wind force of any kind of connection, fire through its rings, okay? And then you got your water's containments through its water's continuum. And then you got your gravity centers through nature core and its earth, okay? Because everything is a central unit systems. I say systems because it's a connection through you, through your body systems, because you have a past, present, and future system, okay? You are the creation of all three alignments. So it's understanding all those three alignments through your balance so you can keep those positive feeds through its past, through its present, and its future. Then we can high-rise our higher divisions through a body simulator of the new chakra system. Now, once we understand through my energy cycles, when you go through PayPal, I change your provisions and uprising everything through your system and your vibration centers. That's changing your positive feeds into force recognition. So it force wins everything through calculation, modification, energy, mass, and calibration. Okay? So it's understanding that your energy cycles are high-rising, your energy fields are going through a wind force. Your hydraulics is high-rising. Your mind conceptual system is high-rising. Your perception system is high-rising. Your mind system is high-rising. Everything is high-rising through your positive feeds. Okay? That's what lights are. Okay? The more you downgrade yourself, I know exactly when you come on my channel, I know exactly if you have dark in you, I have to take it out, right? Change your DNA structure through your molecular system again, right? So it's very important that we keep our positive feeds so we can high-rise our lights, okay? Because you are the gravity center of yourself, okay, which is space and time. So once we get into the 5D, then you got full communication and vibration through the dimensional earth, okay, through your connection. And then you understand telekinesis, right? Because it's an activation through the mind system. Okay, it's a locator that can change everything through vibration, through activation movements. And those movements become extremely real through your reality system. Okay? So it's knowing that you live that dream sequencing system. But once you awake, everything through its reality becomes its real reality. And that's where you get into the singularity of its line system. So that's why I'm giving an illustration of diagram programs through this white graphing board system. So to show you how powerful it is, when you connect through an atom, you are the atom. Okay? You are the molecule. You are the particle system. You are the hydraulics. You are electricity. You are circuitries through the mind system. Okay? Through the PhD. So it's fascinating stuff, guys. It really is. Okay. Now, we're going to jump surface its force. Okay, we're going to go into the velocity of its vortex division. We're going to do space connections of 4 sector unit vibration systems. Okay, so we're going to start with like that. Okay, see the spaces right here? These spaces are very important. It's understanding communications through past reference, present, and future. Okay, so these are answering patterns of the positive, negative. Okay, so it's understanding how you high-rise through communication levels, change your using line signals, and how to correct your divisions and take it back to its line formation. Once you take it back to its line formation, it changes your direction and you have a full line signal. Okay. And once you get a full line signal, it high rises your vibration system. Okay, so you go from this. This is understanding vibration inside your body. Okay, now if you're spacing your body, you're communicating on lower frequency levels and negative systems. So it's understanding how to change your fraction vision through positive feeds. Then you get electronic interference through its line system. Once it gets into its line system, it high rises another coloration. Then you get into the voicing box system of its gravity system, which is you. Okay, so it changes the coloration, it goes higher. Okay, it goes higher. When it goes higher through your high illumination light, it changes its color patterns. Then it goes into blue. See what's happening through its provisions, through its activation centers? Okay, and the thing is too, more you high rise through your division, through positive feeds, you get more healthier. Your vibrations get healthier. Yes, vibrations do have health, okay? It's a sound barrier that's connected through your mind system. And that mind system is a hum. It's like a, right? You have to understand vibration through sounding patterns. Okay, it can be, or it can be, it's understanding everything that's palpitating, like your heart goes. That's understanding and listening skills through the heart system, through the audio protection. Okay, because everything has a protection through its heart system and its soul's reckoning of its energy pass system and its mind capacitor of its fragmentation line system. So once you get into division of 3 line systems, vibration centers, you can change that to the line frequency of its atom system, which in its center like that. Okay, that is the balance. Once you reach its frequency level, its balance, that atom system reacts to the red vibration and the blue vibration and high rises the vibration system to higher division. Okay, through a line communication. Right? That's what you want to do. So that's how powerful your thoughts are. Yes, you can say, wow. I like to surprise you guys every single day. It's fantastic to see different things. Okay, what is Andrew going to draw today? Boy, I have to write this out. Do I have to do the illustration diagram? I don't understand what's going on. Okay, see, the thing is, like I said, healing is extremely hard. Okay, it's understanding how to connect your vibrations through your energy of its vibration system. It's understanding the singularity of its atom system. It's understanding your hologram through your planet system. It's understanding space connection through the galaxy system. It's understanding vortex divisions. Okay, there's a lot of things that you guys have to understand. Okay, what space is and what time is. Through your gravity system, which becomes its balance through its new chakra system. Okay, that's why we have chakras in our system. Okay, it's answering patterns to everything through your prayers. Right, that's why I'm put on this dimensional earth, to change everything to humanity of vibration. I'll say that again and again and again, just to let you know that this is extremely real. Okay, I'm the real deal. I'm not no zonified entity for a system that doesn't know what he's talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Trust me. Okay, and the more you understand that, you have to know how powerful I am, because I'm connected through so many things, through space connection, energy cycles, energy vibration, everything through the drugs, everything through the circuitries. And that's why you have to go through these healings. That's why I give you illustration and diagram programs, because they're set in the past to its present to its future. Okay, because I travel so fast through light communication. So once you understand your energy cycles through E equals MC squared, you can travel through its force recognition, past, present, and future, through that light of matter and antimatter. Okay. So yeah, your thoughts are energy. Yep, that's exactly what it is, Melissa. Very good. Your force of your energy is the communication. Yep. So you guys are understanding more now. Okay, you're not just in the galactic force, you're out of its mind force. Okay, so it's complicated because, you know, when you go to a Reiki master or anybody that's a practitioner or anybody that does healing, that's through the body. Okay, I'm healing through the mind. That's a totally, totally different transition. Okay, it's understanding the hydraulics. It's understanding your DNA structure and how your mind works. Okay, your mind is the most powerful thing and the multi-connection of universal systems. Okay, it connects in all realms. Okay, that's how powerful your voicing grids are, because they're code frequencies from the alignments of matrix grids. So I think everybody's understanding that. Another thing too, which was bothering me, is that they're setting divisions of matrix that are going through so many locators of exiting the matrix. You don't want to exit the matrix. You want to formulate and go through the matrix. Okay. The matrix is not a bad thing. It's just forming into coloration patterns. It's understanding everything, how it's connected through your voicing grids of its alignments. Okay. Because your voice box system is a code frequency line through a satellite dish of a communication of a radio signal to the singularity of its line system to its gamma ray system. Okay. The more you understand that, the more you understand your space connection through your line frequencies of its connection to anything around space and time. So at what point do our that's through healing, Anna. Yeah, everything gets erased over time. So it's very important that you keep your provisions on your activation center systems, understand your communication, your vibration systems, understand your pixel activation coloration systems. Okay? But leave everything else to me for healing. Okay? Since any color can exist, any vibration level, can it high rise and stay in the same color? Or is it all just the octaves like it? Yeah, that's a very good question, Michael. Michael's high rising too, very fast. Okay, now you can go to any coloration pattern, but you understand your light frequencies changes through its matter and its antimatter. Okay, this is where its solar divides everything through calculation, modification, energy, mass, and calibration. Okay, you have to understand your energy through everything. You have to understand your energy through vibration. You have to understand energy through coloration. You have to understand energy through harmonics. You have to understand energy through plantation. You have to understand energy through intelligence. You have to understand energy through communities. You have to understand everything through gravitation. Okay, that's what everybody has to understand. Okay, you are the connection through its balance of its gravity system, and that's how you connect through the dimensional realm of its earth. Okay, so your provisions through your acting cycles, the more you go through provisions when it comes to your positive feeds, the more the dimensional earth high rises through its division. Okay, the more negative, the more low rises. And then I got to break it back up to its formation. Then I got to change the location system through its alignments, change the coloration patterns, change the vibration frequencies of its gravity system. Okay. Then I got to use the archetypes to bring up its gravity center, change everything through its planets. Okay. Because the matrix grids is very powerful. They create planets. But just understanding, I'm not just a matrix grid worker. I'm not just a sentient. I'm not just a God. I'm everything through its creation, through vibration. Okay. So it's understanding that, yes, you can go through any coloration of any pattern through the matrix grids. You just have to understand your velocity speed. You have to understand your Mach emotions. You have to understand your mind conceptions. You can't go through negative force, through line frequency of a matrix grid of alignment through a provision system. Okay? Because that's going to change direction. That's going to change traction. That's going to change its vibration. It's going to change its frequency. And it's going to change its code method system. So it's very important. Okay? That positive feeds, okay, is its connection. Okay, so yeah, that's good. You're informative, Michael. That's it. Yeah. So you guys are communicating with that. That's good. That's it. You're communicating through telephone line signals. Good for you. I know it's the same colors, but in very different planet systems, because every planet system has a different vibration. Okay, and every planet divides on a different location through a line signal, through a voicing box system. Okay, so you have to understand its answering patterns when you get on a planet system. Okay, so planets are extremely complicated because they're on so many electrolytes. They're on electrodes. They're on gamma rays. They're on hedron. They're on helix. You have to understand, is this planet on a hedric or is it a hydraulic? Is it on a magnetic force? Every planet system is different. So you have to understand the DNA structure of planets. Okay. DNA. Now we got into the body simulator. Now we get into the body's Now we're getting into the body of its planet system when it comes to DNA structure, planets and vibration, energy, vibration systems. Okay. So understanding the DNA, you understand coloration. Okay, so every planet has a different coloration. Okay. Now coloration is very important. Okay, through the DNA. Okay. So dimension, number, awareness. Dimension, number, awareness. Okay. Now that's one planet system. Every different planet system has a different DNA structure of shapes, letters, and numbers through coloration patterns of vibration signals. Okay. So yeah, that's going to help you out with your traveling, Michael. Right. And like I said, you guys want to know more through space. That's where you go through healing. That's where you go through my PayPal. Okay. It's knowing how powerful the mind is. Okay. The thing is that, like I said, you guys are a thinking tank. Okay. I'm a knowing tank. There's a difference. It's understanding that I'm in the balance and center of everything. So I want to high rise your division so you guys can get that balance, so you can get into that hologram system that you're supposed to be. Ever since you were born, okay, the real born of birth of you, okay, which is the real you of your space, identity, force of you, okay, you are the connection to everything through its force, and its recognition of everything through its connection of its force. That's where you come into its wind force, okay, because it's transformation lights. See that? You're feeling that right now. That's going through your side winding angles of its side system, of its mind frequency system, okay? Now, everything through its connection. Now, I can use anything through the mind. I can change your hydraulics. I can change your circuitries. I can change your element system. I can change your pixel activations. I can change your speed, velocity, wind spin of its connection just by doing this. That's knowing electronic interference. That's understanding bounce through its hand formation. That's understanding communication of its singularly aligned system to its hologram system. Okay? The mind is everything. So now's the time for everybody to illustrate what's going on with their mind and how you keep your positive feeds. Okay? Because it all connects through emotion. The more you create through stress and anger, the more dimensional Earth low rises. Okay? So you can imagine what I have to do to bring up humanity through a vibration. Right? These things take time. Everything is on a locking key. Everything is on a time sequence through time frequency line system. That is a locator. Okay? So it's kind of like a clocking mechanism, and it's set in its division already through its balance, which means that it's already there. Okay? So it's knowing how to get there, because everything I give to you through the YouTube of its computer system is its past. Okay? Because I'm always in the future, if that makes any sense. Right? So knowing that, and you see yourself and you feel yourself, it's knowing connecting through your PhD, through the physical, the mental, the psychological, and the spiritual. You have to have PhD in all those four elements. Okay? And then you work the equivalency of its capacitor of its mind system up to its scanning mode system to higher formations of light communication, of energy telecommunication through vortex division. Okay? That's understanding what the mind is doing through its high rise. Okay? So last part of the question, can a red high rise up to another red? That would be too much energy. As long as the vibrations are in its center through its balancing frequency system, Michael, it has to be on its, you have to understand, is it a heat planet or is it a cool planet? Okay? Is it a magnetic planet? Is it a force recognition, or is it a water planet? Is it a gravitational planet? So it's understanding your communication with its mind. So once you tap down to its planet system, okay, you're exceptionally there through its mind. So now you understand the intelligence. Now you understand its entity force. Now you understand its voicing grid through its alignments. Now you understand its matrix grid system. Now you understand its planet vibration. Now you understand its coloration through your heat signatures through your body simulator because you have coolants, right? So like I said, a red can communicate with a red as long as the atom through your body simulator understands what's going on with its vibration. If you don't understand the vibration of the red to the other red through its location, okay, don't go to its anomalator switch system through the galaxy system, okay, because that will change division of traction division. And what that will do, it will change everything through vibration, okay? And it will also change the higher frequency level through the harmonic system. So it's very important that if you clash two reds, okay, red here and red here, okay, wind force this way and wind force this way, okay? So basically, this is very fascinating stuff because you can wind force connections, okay, through two atom systems that are going the same distance, okay? But you have to understand E equals mc squared. Okay, you have to understand E equals mc squared before you can understand this. These are force recognitions of two forces that are going on this connection, right? Because the atom system, okay, it looks like it's going on its back force, but it's not because it's always going in its presence to its future. The only way it changes through its past is understand the full coloration of its pattern when it comes to its atom system. You have to change the atom through its matter. You have to change the atom through its anti of its matter to get into the past. That's how you change its light formation through E equals mc squared. Because you are energy, you are the equation, you are the mass, you are the calculation, and you are the box. So you have to understand how to use the box through your division so you can line communicate. Remember, we're talking about line communication and subdividing. Okay, you go from here to here and up. Remember, right? And up. We start with the gravity system. Gravity cross, gravity down. I'm going to put that in there, gravity down, so you guys don't get confused on line signals. So you have gravity low frequency, gravity medium, and gravity high. So it can be all equivalency to all box line systems. Then you get into the point division. Okay, then you get into the cross reference. Then you open its portal division. Then you activate its system. Okay, then you high rise everything through CM equation energy. So everything high rises through its box system because that box system through its cross referencing is you through your body simulator. Okay, so understanding the G-force down, the G-force across, and the G-force up. Then you understand E equals mc squared through your traveling mechanisms of your force recognition of the atom systems through its continuous force. Okay. So once you get into that, you can force recognize everything through its connection. So basically, we're going to do this. It's very powerful stuff. So, okay, so we have one going one way, one going the other way through its center core system, through its atom. Okay, what do you think is going to happen? Now, Michael's saying two divisions of atoms. It could be coloration patterns, it could be shapes, it could be letters, it could be numbers. It's understanding locations through your body simulator. Okay, because your body simulator changes through communication of voice and grid systems. So you're force connecting, you're going this way, and then you decide to go this way. Okay, you have to understand communication of your force through its traveling mechanisms of north, west, south, and east. Okay. So you guys are learning faster and faster. I love it. It's great. Fantastic stuff. But you guys are giving me good questions. Okay, so once you get this connection, now they're not touching that. Okay, they're just forcing their cycles. So one's going this way and the other's going this way. Okay, so when it goes together, it comes together and it creates a whole new mass. And that mass becomes its energy. The energy becomes calculation, then it becomes calibration, then it becomes its boxing surfing system through your body simulator. Okay, and it does the same thing here. So it starts here like this, circulates and rotates, right? One goes one way, goes the other way. Then it becomes a dimensional round through your body system. And same thing with this. This goes this way, this goes this way. And then you'll find the atoms. Once you wind force your connection, you'll see how powerful energy is because those atoms will come together through its force. Okay, so it's understanding one goes this way, one goes that way. The atom will cycle and circle and come together. Okay, so when it cycles and comes together, it's fascinating stuff. Okay, you'll see the atom going like this. Okay, and it will come in together, it will come close. So it's understanding circular rotation. Okay, so you started with the atoms there, but now they're coming into the center. All right, so when it gets into its center, This is where it goes into its anomaly switch through its galaxy system. So it creates a whole new realm. Okay. And this is very powerful stuff, guys. This is where you get into the Infinity 8. And this is what it keeps doing every single day through communication. This is the connection to everything through its affinity cycles, through its communication levels, of alignment system, through the magnetic force highway information, because it's the magnetic forcing highway, which is an energy cycle system through connection of a body simulator of energy vibration systems. Okay? The figure 8. Okay? All right? So if you understand this through its cycles, then you understand what E equals mc squared is, and everything through its evolutions. This is the higher formation that you can equivalent everything through its mass, its calculation, calibration, through its box frequency system, through its gravitation low, gravitation medium, gravitation high, through its infinity 8 of its cycle. All right? So yeah. Yeah. Well, it's fascinating how everything is connected. But like I said, the figure 8 is not a figure 8. You know that, right? It's all locations through planets and vibration energy systems. It's the connection energy wires that are connected through your body simulator. Okay. Remember, I was telling you about shapes, letters, and numbers and how powerful they are. Once you understand the alphabet and how powerful it is through the frequency lines, where everything through a letter is healing through a star system. A is healing. B is healing. You have to understand what the alphabet is in space. And then you understand that, you break the code frequencies, then you understand everything that's going on through E equals mc squared. Okay. So, extremely powerful stuff, guys. Yeah, there is actually, Anna. It's I'm connected through Lemuria, right? Lemurians. It's an extremely water planet. There's dolphins and whales and sharks, and it's an extremely mystical place. Lemuria. It's fascinating. It's got many, many moons. One mortal sun. It's got diamond cores. It's got pyramids. It's got ground formations. It's got lions. It's got tigers. It's powerful stuff when you find out where you are. And then you connect through everything through its planet systems. So it's understanding the mind just doesn't stay on one planet. It's understanding that energy is extremely powerful. So like I said, you have a past, present, and future. It's understanding everything through your evolvements of its past, everything through its evolvements of its presence, everything through its evolvements of its future. Okay? That's where you get space and time. These things take time. Okay? So trust me when I say that. Okay, you guys are getting there. It's just volumes and volumes and volumes of so many levels through the mind system, because the mind has to go through so many of its ancestry, so many of its ancient. Okay. So basically, if you're flying through your mechanisms, okay, this is where you have to understand your activation mode systems through your dream set sequence. If you're going into a realm connection, you're seeing pyramids of force recognitions of coloration patterns through the major grids. Now, you probably don't understand what that means, okay, because you don't understand communication through the mind, okay, because the mind is its balance through its perception. But if you understand it, you're understanding everything through lines. Maybe that will help out, okay, because everything connects through a line. It starts with a line. The basic understanding is a line, okay? All right? So knowing that each line, okay, is intelligence. Okay, that's why everything is created around the simulation. So if I want to communicate with the wall of its structure, of its line, it has its atom. It's in its simulation through its dimension, right? So it's understanding how to communicate through electronic interference. So it's all in the process of getting through its upgrades. That's all it is. Yeah. Well, yeah, I was born there. My second favorite planet. My second favorite planet is Mercury. It's a magnetic force through a magnetic system that's connected through all energy systems to vibration systems. That's what Mercury is. Okay. It's extremely, extremely powerful magnetic force. It's the most highest formation through metal. Okay, that's what Mercury is. And it's really connected to the mortal sun, right? Every planet system is connected to the mortal sun. Every planet system is connected through its mortal moon. Okay. Everything is communication through the mortal sun and its mortal moon through all planet systems about energy of vibrations. So the more you understand its radius and its lights, once you get to a planet system, you have to understand everything that's volumes through its continuous force of its coloration. Okay. Because there's shapes, letters, and numbers that are created, okay, through its lines when it comes to planets. Okay. So you can have box planets, you can have triangle planets, you can have pyramid planets, you can have hydrogen planets, you can have helix planets. There's so many different fossils of planets through gravitation pull planets, meteor planets. All these things are connected to you. It's just try to get those volumes through its activations, through its light communications, through your traveling mechanisms. Okay? The more intelligent you get through its knowledge, the more you understand of space and its knowledge through its lines. Okay? No, it's not an orb, no. It's a magnetic force highway information system through a magnetic force of a communication star system that's high rises its illumination lights to its tractor beam system. It's a tractor beam planet. So if you go on Mercury, you have to make sure that you know its force because it can take you in, right? So it's kind of like you're stuck on that planet because it's extremely powerful energy. So you have to understand what's going on with your body simulator. Your body simulator has to know its communication with the Mercury system. Okay? What kind of vibration energy system is it on? What coloration pattern is on? What are the intelligence lights? What are the grounds like? What is the oxygen levels like? Okay? You have to understand its metal force. Okay? It's very important to understand that. So you can get balanced with the Mercury of its planet. Okay? It all has to do with the body simulator. Okay? So everything I give you every single day through this video content is healing, and through my PayPal. You have to get these things so you can communicate more with the mind system. You can't locate centers to a planet system if you don't understand what's going on with this vibration. Okay? You'll never ever volume through the harmonic system. Okay? The energy patterns of the prime numbers. Okay, you know the prime and the even and the odd. That's what it is. Okay? So once you get line communication through the boxing of its voice system, then you understand the alignments of its matrix grids, right? Because we got into that already, right? So, yep. Well, yeah, no, basically, I see everything in it. So if you accidentally end up in Mercury, then, you know, I can take you out right away. I have to change the energetic bubble system through your location centers. I got to change your alignments through your fragmentation vibration systems. I have to change your jogs of your mind system to get you back to where you are through your balance system. Okay. So, but don't worry about that. You can't fly there anyway because you're not at that connection through vibration. That's what I mean. So the more you understand through the energy of its cycles, the more you understand communication levels and how you can balance everything out through the singularity line system. Because there's planets on the gravitational low, there's planets on the gravitational medium, and there's planets on the gravitational high. Okay? So it interforces everything through the galactic, the matrix, the simulation, the immortal, and its gods. Okay? Yep. 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 I see, I feel, and I hear everything. That's understanding getting connected with your senses. You get connection with your physical, mental, and psychological and your spiritual of all senses of the PhD, then you're getting connection. But it just goes way beyond the mind system because the mind goes way past the PhD. Okay? So it's understanding everything through vibration of communication. So, no, nobody's going to pull you in, Anna, because you're not at that balance. You're not at that fragmentation. They're extremely, extremely high intelligence. You don't have to worry about that. Don't worry about that. See, the thing is, too, if you called upon them, they won't come to you. Okay? Because you're not at their vibration. Your energy, okay, this is why you have to understand why E equals MC squared is everything through Einstein, okay? You have to understand matter and antimatter, okay? Because it comes together, okay, through a light speed, okay? So that light speed is your energy. Now, it could be equivalency of a high vibration, a medium, or a low, okay? So like I said, everything through gravitation has a low frequency of a planet, medium, and high. So if you're in a high frequency of a light formation, okay, you can Mach speed 10 times fast into light speed, right? Faster than light speed. Then you get to its locator through its voicing grid system. Now you're to a higher intelligence through Mercury system, okay? That's how you get communication. You have to understand communication through vibration, through lights of speed. That's what it is, okay? I know, everybody's curious. I'm just saying E equals MC squared is everything to space and time. And that's what Einstein was trying to tell everybody, okay? And now you know what it is and how you get it. If you have a low frequency of energy through your energy fields, you're not going to high rise to a higher planet because you're not on its vibration, okay? So it's all about intelligence and voicing grids of its alignments because everything's in matrix, everything's in the galactic energy core, everything's in the simulation, everything's in the mortal, everything's in the gods. That's understanding how to get to those frequency levels, okay? So everything's a question to a question until it becomes an answer through the mind system. And then the mind knows everything through its vibration, okay? But it's a fascinating, fascinating question, Anna. So, yeah, now you know why it's called a square, yeah. Just seeing if I missed any questions here. You guys are coming up with fantastic questions. Nope, I'm all caught up. So that's good. So you guys have any more questions? It's already been an hour and a half, but it's amazing how time flies, you know, so quickly when you're having fun. I just hope everybody's getting an understanding that you're an energy source, vibration system. Okay, I can say it in 50,000 ways and tell you exactly what you are, but you have to understand your communication of your lights and your speed and how you can get to a higher vibration. Okay, and you can only do that through its healing. Okay, because everything is operated through a different atmosphere through vibration, and that's where you have to understand the pixels and its activation. Okay, because there's hologram systems of planet systems up there that are extremely, extremely high rise through its vibration. Okay, you're not going to be able to connect with that unless you understand its balance of its vibration. Okay, it's not just communicating with the planet, it's knowing everything around and everything in the planet, of its center core, of its system. Okay, what's around the planet, what's inside the planet, what are the intelligence like? You know, how do I communicate with the intelligence? Every planet system is a different multi-language through line communication, through the voicing box system of its alignments. Okay. I missed one of Anna's questions. Melissa, am I from Mercury? No, you're not. You're around Mercury, but no, you're connection energy force. You have a lot of force recognition through space and time, Melissa, but yeah, you're not from Mercury, no. If anybody was from Mercury, then their energy vibration through would be panel division through metal. So nobody's in Mercury. You could be around Mercury. And if you are Mercury, that means that you've been an android. You've been a metal force connection, but your velocity wind spins through cycle divisions have to understand its metal. You have to understand the information of its metal. You understand its mind of its metal. So Mercury is extremely powerful when it comes to magnetic force and energy vibration system. Okay? Because it's like a tractor beam. You know, when you watch Space Trek and you see the spaceship come in and then you see this magnetic force and it just sucks you in, takes you in. It's magnetic, right? Oh, thank you, Cher. I'm glad you're watching my videos. Keeping informed of what's going on too. Very, very powerful stuff. It's great that you're watching these videos because you learn a lot more. So. Oh, Melissa, yeah, I think I did say Mercury, but you're on the sister planet of Mercury because every planet has a sister and brother, father and mother. Okay, so you're on the sister of Mercury. You can't be on the Mercury of its solar because it's connected through its mortal of its sun. Okay, that's nobody can be on the Mercury, but you can be on the sister of Mercury. Okay. These are the things that you can only see through perception, but you have to understand vibration through its alignments, right? So. But you should channel your divisions and you should know exactly, your planet system will always high rise fast and faster. Yeah, sister planet, yeah. So the more you high rise, the more you get connected through your planet. Then if you high rise faster and faster, the more you get connected through your sister and brother planet. So it's understanding, you're not just understanding community through your galactic family, but you understand community of your planet systems. Okay, so Melissa's now getting connected through her planet, which is Mercury, but she lives on the sister planet of Mercury. Okay, so it's understanding, oh, that's good. So now I understand I'm going through a higher division, and now I understand Pluto. I'm connected through Pluto. I'm connected through Saturn. I'm connected through Neptune. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So it's understanding how to bring the mind together through force of everything, through all planet systems. Okay, because everybody's on a different DNA structure through a planet system, through communication and voicing grid systems. Okay, so it's just getting partnership with planets that you see through vibration. That's what it is. So. See, N is high rising through her division. So now she's seeing everything through its connection of water planet, okay, which is Lemuria. It could be Atlantis, right? So understanding your energy, okay, it's understanding, the astral records and everything through its connection, right? The mind will only give you what you want, okay? It only gives up frequency levels. So I don't give you too much force of vibration because you won't understand it, okay? I'm not going to put you at a balanced frequency level that you're at and give you something to a higher force. It doesn't make any sense, okay? So you have to go up those channel frequency levels of vibration so you can reach those planet systems. So you can communicate, okay, through force recognition of higher forces of its connection. Okay. So what I want to do before I go, I want everybody to fly around their planet system, understand the locators, understand your vibrations, and communicate to a planet, okay, to your vibration of balance. Now, I want you to telegraph your solar text division to me and tell me exactly what you see, okay, through its intelligence, through its planets. What color is it? What's the vibration? Is it on low? Is it medium? What oxygen level is it at? What atmosphere is it at? Is it in the multi-connection? Is it in the multi-universe connection? Is it in the star universal connection? Is it in a multi-dimensional realm connection? Is it in a vortex division? Okay. Or is it in a starlight division? Okay. Or is it in a space discovery? Space discovery. Made a joke. Space discovery in all illumination light systems, through anomaly switch systems, through galaxy systems, through all levels of higher force connections. Okay. So I want you to tell me, okay, what planet you see through your line division, through your audio signals, through your mind, and everything through your voicing box. Okay. So tomorrow, when you come on, I want you to tell me in scripture of what it means through your description of what you see through your solar text division. Okay. What planet you're on. Okay. What location you're on. What voicing box did you use? This is extremely complicated stuff, but that's okay if you don't understand. You don't really have to know the voicing box. I just want to know if you understand what planet you're on and why you're on that planet, and if you have balance. Or did a planet communicate with you, and do you understand its energy? Okay, so it's all about vibration. Okay, so yeah, my next video. Yeah, I'll help you out there, Cheryl Curtis, so you can formulate that a lot quicker with your balance frequency levels through your new chakra system through your communication line signals. Cheryl Curtis, your information, your connection through your new body simulator, upgraded your system, the energy cycle systems, through your connection of vibration systems. You're on Sirius. You're on Sirius planet. Yeah, Sirius. It's very, very powerful start energy light dimension of activation code system. Very, very powerful. Yeah. So that's where you are. So once you understand where you are, you'll form a lot better through your balance, knowing your frequency levels. And now you just have to upgrade your voicing grids through alignment so you can connect through box 683 or XT6 star or one upside down circle, triangular force connection system through the vibration system. I mean, it's complicated stuff when you get into higher force connection. The more you high rise through your division, the more it gets complicated through its voicing grids, through its thought patterns. Okay. So. Yeah, so Melissa and Cheryl have some connection through line communication. That's why Melissa says that. That's what I'm saying. When you guys high rise your division, you're going to be able to understand how to communicate through yourself through telephone communication, through space. So, yep. So you guys have that connection, right? So if Melissa is seeing that through provisions, through line communication, through transmission lights, she has an idea of what's going on right now through communications of Cheryl. Okay, that's understanding that Cheryl and Melissa either were on that planet of Sirius, okay, communicating on that vibration, okay, or they were on different locations of planets, but they still have that communication with each other. So So the thing is too, now you got to find out, is it the past, present, or future, that planet you were on? That's the question. So. And the thing is too, once you understand each other, if you have a relation between each other, wow, that's powerful stuff. Knowing that, wow, I have some connection with Melissa and Cheryl. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I've been on a spaceship, or I'm connected in a line formation, or I'm in a gravitation line system that's doing a survey through a grass system. There's so many different things that you do in space, right? So it's understand that you live that life system on that planet system through its future of its past, or future of its present, okay, or future of its present, okay, or its past. So that's what it is. But everything line divides once you get its connection through your awakening status quo system when it comes into the dream sequencing system. Okay, so it's understanding how to line balance the past, the present, and the future to all planet systems that you reside on. Okay, and then you get force recognition of power, force, when it comes to the past, present, and future. Okay, now when those alignments come together, they come all into one. Okay, one big, humongous atom of a planet. Okay, that's where you come in to space and time. So that's what it is. That's the creation of the mind, how the past, present, and future come together into one, right? So it's extremely, extremely powerful video, guys. It really, really is. Yeah. So basically, I'm helping you guys out. Melissa's connected through Cheryl, and Cheryl's connected through Sirius. That was the same. So now you guys are going to connect through more of a formation, through an energy cycle now, through line communication, through telephone signals. Okay. I say telephone because it's line communication, right? But now you're connected. So if you volume that, okay, once you're at that balance, both of you can go to Sirius and see its intelligence. That's powerful stuff, guys. Okay. And the thing is, too, you know, your mind system knows its balance through its vibration is okay. I can go to Sirius because I'm at its balance. I understand everything through the energy cycles. I understand the intelligence of vibration. I understand its gravitation. I understand its oxygen. I understand its atmosphere. Okay. I understand its relation through its planet. Okay. That's what it is. I understand its energy fields. So, yeah. You're going to find your form of communications a lot stronger now between you two. So it's understanding yourself through your body simulator. It's understanding line communication through line signals of energy of intelligence through communications of singular line systems. Okay. And it's understanding your planet and everything around its planet through its center core and its vibration. Okay. So those are the alignments. Once you know those three, they come together as one. The yin and yang. Okay. Now you know what the yin and yang is. It's the formation of alignments of past, present, and future. So, and everything in its center is its river of its flowing mechanism. So you're going up that river of flow. Okay. It's very important that you keep those positive feeds through its vibration. Because if you off-wind your cycles, you're going to bend its reality. That's where it goes into its diameter switch when it comes into its dark fragmentation line system through its dark frequency line system. So it off-winds its cycles. You can go back on its track and go back into energetic flow if you change your positive feeds. Okay, you want to stay in that connection energy waving when it comes to its river flow of its mountain system. Okay, that's where you high-rise everything through its alignments of past, present, and future. So, communication of vibration. Yep. That's exactly what it is. So everybody want to high wind their forces through acceleration wind spins and go to higher dimensions? Go to my PayPal. This is Andrew Weston, high rise in all divisions of all alignments of past, present, and future. Calling out. Adios, everybody.